Hello, my name is Phil Stroka, and on this video segment, I'd like to talk to you about volunteering. Volunteering is a way of giving back to the community, and in my case, because of my disability, which is Fragile X, giving back to the community is very special to me because the community has given me a lot to offer. It's given me a job and a house. And people to help me with my independent living skills. So this is my way of saying thank you to the community. There are a lot of different ways to volunteer. Whether you have no matter what disability you may have, you may deliver food and blankets and clothes to the homeless shelter. You may meet to somebody at a library or at their house, or you can serve food, occasionally during the holidays, at a food kitchen. The type of volunteer job that I have is as a bingo caller, which means I call bingo numbers for games that we have up at Villa San Ramon in San Ramon. Now, how I got the job is pretty interesting. So I was looking for a different type of volunteer job, as I said in the beginning. So we went to a couple of places. We first went to Pleasanton to see if there are any volunteer jobs open. At one point, they were looking for someone that had that be interested in reading. So we went looking into that, but they didn't have anything like that. Then we went to a couple of other places like Livermore and Dublin. At one point, they were looking for someone to serve dinner or deliver clothes. Actually, I do at one point. I do give back to the community in the sense that I deliver clothes that I don't wear anymore and books to the Goodwill store up in Pleasanton. But anyway, getting back to the story, they were looking for someone up in San Ramon to call bingo numbers, and see how I have a real good voice for calling out numbers. Despite my handicap, they thought I was ideal for the job. So at first, when we first got there, I wasn't too familiar with how the bingo game worked. So we met the activities director up in Villa San Ramon, nicely, and he introduced me to the activities room where all the senior citizens come and play bingo. And she showed me how the bingo game works. You know, they have a lot of the balls that have numbers in them, kind of like ping pong balls. So, and they have a board with a lot of numbers. They have a switching system where you can turn on numbers. They have a big lighting board where that lights up all the numbers. So when I call out the numbers, all I have to do, it would say like B12, B12, and then I put the ball in the board that has a hole in it, and whoever has the most numbers, and that is those who have a number, they put it in, or they put a slide in, with the little boards that they have the sliding doors in. And if you get like five in a row or more, you get bingo, and they win $1, and we have 6 games in all, and these games range from different kinds of neat puzzles like Crazy Kite, where you make something into a kite, or a 6-pack, where you get like 6 in a row. In each of those games you get $1, then we have a thing called blackout. If you black out all your numbers in the card, you get bingo and you get a prize that's up to $10. So it's real nice, and so it got hard at first because I used to at times I called the wrong numbers at one point, and I still do. And at one point I kind of got frustrated with that, thinking I wasn't good at this. But then they show me, my independent living coach they show me that it's not the end of the world. It's just keep doing what you're doing, and you'll get better. So as time went on, I learned to get better, and even though I make mistakes, I just brush it off and move on to the next one. And amazingly, nobody got angry, if I called out the wrong number or anything. So we just laughed it off. And the people there are really nice there. So I treated them to a really nice game, with my wit and humor. And they treated me by treating me to like dinner, and they invite me to stuff like Super Bowl parties that we have every January. And a couple of them invited me to their rooms to check out stuff. One lady has a couple of fishes that were very fascinating. So in the 2.5 years I got to spend with them, I really got to know some of the people real well, and so I know most of them by name. Sadly, I lost a couple of good friends I got to know during the bingo playing, so I think about them a lot. Anyway, it's a good way to spend time, getting to know people, and you can have many you can have many volunteer jobs for you, and if you just a good way would be to talk to like an activities director or an independent living coach or your guardian, and say, hey, I'd like to volunteer, I'd like to give back to the community, and they can take you to like a senior facility or a homeless shelter, and despite your handicap, as long as your heart is getting into volunteering, it's a good chance they'll be able to find you something that suits your needs and suits your talents. You can read to people, that's good. If you can serve food, that's great. Or you can call numbers and you have a good voice, that's good as well. It doesn't matter what you do, if you're really into it, so, and if you really care that much about your community, it's nice that you will be able to give back to them. In return, you have a good feeling knowing that you give something back to them, which is your time and your talent and your curiosity, and they give back to you the same as well. So that's it.